This is a massive and really impressive vehicle. That is my, I just want to set the table. I'm really impressed.
I'm Ray. You're Zach. We're in some type of Jeep.
Let's be a little more descriptive.
What is it, a Grand Cherokee Summit?
L.
For long?
For long.
Yes.
So the first thing to mention in this vehicle, now that you've put it into auto,
Yeah.
it has air suspension.
I've been told.
So you can actually, when you change drive modes, you're actually feeling the vehicle move.
Yeah, before I move, the vehicle moves.
It moves vertically, is what I'm trying to say.
12-way adjustable, 8-speed automatic transmission. I'm assuming I'm going this way, and unlike you, I will not just blow through the stop sign. Big gas tank.
Really?
23 gallons, ladies and gentlemen.
The way that this one's spec'd out, captain's chairs in the back row, which are very spacious, and then it has 2 more seats in the third row, so seats a total of 6.
Yes, it's surprisingly luxurious interior, but not plush. It's not over the top.
Yep. It's got these giant dual moonroofs, which are pretty big.
Giant and dual.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Really, 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 really nice. Yeah, I think you summed it up though. Like, it's more luxurious than you'd expect. I think that's probably the appropriate way to describe it.
But it's not over the top luxury. It doesn't necessarily have the same tactile feel that what we had in the Mercedes-Benz or even the Genesis GV70.
Let's talk a little bit, Pops, though, about the appearance when I picked you up. What do you think when you saw this thing pulling up?
I thought the limo was here. So nice, I get a limo now. You know, if you're into towing things, it's got a 6,200 pound towing capacity, and you always ask me, well, could you do your Costco running?
Yeah.
The payload capacity in this is 1,250 pounds. That would combine passengers and whatever else you put in there. So I would say yes, you could buy 10 or 20 of those $35 cans of tuna at Costco when you want to make tuna fish for the neighborhood.
I think that this is very much so, almost like a more aggressive and more utilitarian minivan. This vehicle actually has fam cam. It has like a function where if you're a parent driving in the front seat, you can look at your kids in the back seat.
You can say, Matthew, get your hands off of Dara. Stop hitting her. Take your finger out of your nose. Yeah.
Seriously, I mean, it has some features.
Put your shoes back on.
That would have been me. How do you feel handling this vehicle? We very recently were in a Mercedes-Benz GLE
that I hated.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the handling of this vehicle, how it feels. I mean, it's massive and it's heavy. Does it feel that way, or how's it feel?
It feels somewhat heavy.
If I blow up, ladies and gentlemen.
God, every time I'm going to sneeze, and then I don't. And all that stuff is just going deeper and deeper inside of me. That's just terrible. Oh my God, it'll come out another orifice.
Oh God.
But it's a relatively heavy vehicle, but I feel like I'm driving it as opposed to when we were in the GLE. I felt like, well, I was just along for the ride.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would almost equate it to like the GLE. I felt like I was on a flying carpet.
Yeah.
And I really had no control over it. And this, I feel like, well, I'm in an SUV and I can control it.
Okay, so the Jeep Grand Cherokee, the Summit, comes with air suspension. Now, you've heard on this channel a bajillion times, there's a chip shortage.
Yeah.
Only about half of the 2021 model year actually got the air suspension. The other half, they ran out of semiconductors. They didn't run out. They decided not to pay for it.
Yes. No, it was quick. It was surprisingly quick. So we're in sand and mud mode.
So it raised itself up, so we have more ground clearance.
So we have more ground clearance, and we can handle.
And we even have a hill descent. Actually, can you hang tight for just 1 second?
Yeah, we're going to put it in hill descent.
We're not going to put it in hill descent.
Yeah.
If you go into the vehicle settings, there's actually an off-road menu.
Yes.
Okay? Okay, so look at this. So we can actually do a forward-facing camera.
Yeah.
So we can see, and we can still clean it from.
Let's clean that camera. Woo!
Doesn't really work on a rainy day.
It does not. Then what's the point?
Pitch and roll. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to be able to measure that right
Yeah.
here on the fly.
Yeah.
We also we can lock the differentials, which is really, really great. So you
Yeah.
have control over that. The accessory gauges as well. We can keep track of everything here. So this is, I think, really. Like you can go off-roading in this, should you? I don't know, but you can if you want to.
Well, if you're going to, it's going to be one of the more luxurious off-road rides that you've ever been on. I mean, we did a pink Jeep tour in Sedona, and trust me, it didn't have the diamond stitch seating in the regular Jeeps.
So there you go. For everyone that's watching the video,
Here we go.
This is our off-roading. That's the forward camera.
Yeah, we're gonna try our best to hit one of these trees.
And
we know there's a dip down here, and I'm not talking
and
about
take it
me.
slow, because you can actually see here it's measuring the pitch,
yeah,
and the roll.
Yeah, here we come. We're coming up to an off-road spot. This is our favorite off-road spot.
This is Ray and Zach off-roading right here. Maximum pitch of 7, roll of 4.
Oh baby! Oh baby!
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, it really is. And let's see what the turning radius is. Go over that rock as we do it. It's got a good turning radius.
It honestly does.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not intimidated to take this in a parking garage, even though it's massive.
Yes, it is.
It's worth mentioning, third row seats do fold down, automatic buttons in the back to do that.
Here we go. We're in a pitch and roll again.
Boom.
Boom shakalaka!
It is really cool, though, some of the functionality that this vehicle comes with. When you get the Summit Edition, it's really,
Yeah.
really quite
Can
nice.
I put it in a different mode now?
Yeah.
Let's put it in. Let's put it in sport mode.
Sport mode, okay. So we're actually going to go down considerably.
God, one would hope.
There you go. You can see
Yeah,
us.
we're going down,
And you
which
can
makes
hear
it easier to see over the hood.
You can hear the motor whiz a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
It's worth mentioning there's 5 different heights that you
Yeah.
can set. There's an entry-exit level, which is the lowest
Yeah.
it possibly goes.
Which is really good for a 70-year-old short, fat, balding guy. And I don't know that the balding or the short or the fat has anything to do with it. It's just really good. Yeah.
Then we've got aero mode, which is what we're in currently. Okay, and then you've got your normal ride height. Then you've got more ground clearance and the most ground clearance.
Yeah.
Those are your different options there. The noise sounds nice.
Yeah.
Worth mentioning, you've got physical buttons for your climate controls, dual zone. In the back, you also have dual zone. You have heated seats.
And cooling. Heated and cooling front seats.
Heated and cooling front seats. Can't put them both on at the same time.
You know, what are you trying to have, like a snowstorm?
Try to cause thunderstorms on my cookies.
Yeah.
Rear has heated seats, which is
Yeah.
really, really nice. You've got USB-A and USB-C plugs everywhere. You actually even have an aux cord in here, which is pretty cool to see as well. You actually set up your Android Auto probably in record time?
Well, yeah.
Less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was really easy. And I will say this: the screen stuff is a lot more intuitive than some of the vehicles we've been in.
Okay, we're in snow mode.
Okay, and we're about to go over the snow area.
This is the snow. Okay, so let's see. Be careful. Take it slow. Take it slow.
Here we
Line it up. Line it up. Line it up. Oh, snow mode.
Oh,
Snow mode. I think it handled that pretty nicely.
oh my God, yes. To put it in different gear, it's just a turn ring. Really easy to use. And then you just pull on the parking brake, and we're good. Hey Google, how are you today?
I'm doing great, thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well too. By the way, next time you can also press and hold the mic button on your steering wheel to ask me anything.
I'll be a son of a gun. Thank you.
Put it to the test.
Where's the mic button?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably your call button, honestly, Dad.
Hey Google, you are so helpful. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you.
When the team at Google finds out I'm being helpful, they're going to be so proud.
Google, I hope they give you a raise.
Ah, thank you. I like you too. Want to know why?
Why? Why do you like me, Google?
I like all the questions you ask. You keep me on my toes.
such lovely toes you.
Okay, stop. Jesus, stop. There's 46 available, 24-day supply.
Yeah,
86 have sold in the last 45 days.
And that's in a 500-mile range.
Of where we are right now. Yeah.
Wow.
$70,000. Your out the door price is going to be somewhere closer to 76.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Wow.
All right, interesting to see. Now the rear passenger space, Dad. I was back there.
Yes.
It is luxurious. It is really nice, very comfortable, and the headroom is awesome as well. Because you know what? This body design, no sloping roof.
Yeah.
No coupe edition. It's like a true SUV.
Yes. It's got the more of a utilitarian body style to it.
Quite frankly, actually, Dad, let's talk about you just getting in and out for a second.
Oh my God, that was so easy with the air suspension. That was so easy. I mean, on a scale of 0 to 100 that I like to use.
Yeah.
I'd say a 95.
Wow.
It was because the height was adjusted for easy entry and exit, and it really made it easy entry and exit. The door opened wide. It was just a pleasure.
You got to be careful with your scores, though.
Why is that?
Because the moment you give a 100, there's no getting better.
Nobody's ever getting 100.
Exactly. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. No, there's no such
thing as 100. Yeah, because you can't. Because then you just you.
But this was as close as I'm getting to 100. 95 is,
What do you make of the interior color in here?
It sort of reminds me of your Volvo. And the contrasting look. I mean, it's a nice look. It's a little hard on the eyes, but
A little bit,
yeah.
but it's still pleasant.
Yeah, there's too many colors.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Yeah. Like maybe if this dash was also the peanut butter color.
No, maybe. Like it was in your Volvo.
Yeah, I feel like that might work.
I mean, they try to do it with the stitching, but there's just too many colors going on.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, because the wood's too dark.
And then you get the dark and the
Yeah.
Look at it. We're getting on the highway. That's an auto mode. That's not in sport. I took it out of sport.
Okay.
It's got good pickup.
Yeah. No,
V8 engine in it, right?
Yeah, V6.
V6, okay.
Yeah. Can I check my notes?
Check your notes.
It's a 6-cylinder, 3.6 liter V6, 8-speed automatic, 290 horsepower, 257 feet-pound of torque, or pound-feet of torque.
I'm impressed with the pickup for that then.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's your basic Stellantis warranty, 336, 3 years, 36,000 miles, whichever comes first.
What's the powertrain warranty on a Stellantis product?
I think 560.
I want to put on the driving controls. Okay. So I'm going to set So I've set our lane management. So now it's going to maintain our lane, and I've also put on the active driving assist, so it should maintain our speed, but it doesn't feel like it is.
It doesn't do that.
No. Okay, so not super intuitive to put on the adaptive cruise. There's a button to keep you in your lane, which I'll press again here. It's off. It's on. We should mention it's a rainy day.
Yes.
And I know from prior experience driving my old Volvo, when it rains, these systems definitely struggle. Okay, here we go. It's ready and it's green. Let's see what happens. It is drifting. Okay, but there we go. It actually, so in the gauge cluster, it's giving me, okay, there you go. It's turning. Nope.
Yeah, here's what I would suggest, is always keep your hands on the wheel.
All right, we'll trade in your Mini. We'll get one of these.
Yeah, maybe. Do I have to get something this big? Do I have to get something that could fit my Mini?
Yeah, you probably.
You could drive the Mini into it, and you'd still have plenty of room in the driver's seat to drive both vehicles around, one in the back.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, Pops. Another review in the books. I appreciate it as always.
Oh, my pleasure, handsome.